Rachel Goodman, artist, consultant, and speaker, is passionate about helping people find relief and resilience so that they can embody thriving. She has 26 years of experience teaching holistic wellness, and as a caring innovator, has taught tens of thousands of people worldwide. She has a master's in expressive arts therapy, a bachelor's in dance, multiple fitness and wellness certificates, and is a certified color specialist. Her work focuses on helping people find resilience from stress and post traumatic stress, and in guiding elders and caregivers to optimize wellness. Rachel is a dancer, a vocalist, visual artist, and designer who emphasizes the power of creativity, improvisation, and play in enhancing well being. As an award winning speaker, she shares a message of hope. Hello, and thanks for joining us for Rachel Goodman's interview. Thank you so much for coming, Rachel. We really appreciate you being here today.
Thank you so much for having me. It's always a pleasure.
Yay. I'm so glad that you're here because we're really here to understand a deeper level of what is it to know your essence of who you are and how does that help us show up, right? And you have such a beautiful and unique gift, but or gifts, I should say, maybe, because you have the multiple talent spectrum. And I think it's really great for me to be able to tell people, how are you finding these gifts?
Yeah, it's a great question. It's really interesting because there's ways in life that we can do things consecutively, we can do things concurrently. And I've found that with my art making, it's usually in overlapping waves, right? So really my work is very art based. My master's degree is in expressive arts therapy. My background is in dance performance. And I've been designing things since I was a teenager. I actually started when I followed the Grateful Dead as a teenager. I was a young a young person following the Grateful Dead. And I used to sell beaded jewelry to pay my way through. And that's really where I got started. And I just learned through word of mouth traditions and in that way. And that's how I got started in design. And so I was a dance major in high school and I was selling my bead designs to pay my way through my travels and my adventures and then the things just started to layer. And then of course I was following a band, so music was a huge part of that for me, has always been as well. And these things just all are one for me. They're concurrent and they're in overlapping waves, so that if I find, for example, dance was my main artistic medium for much of my life until fairly recently. I don't dance that much at this point, but who knows if I'll start again. And what I found is that if I, for example, don't dance for a while, that's a time when I'll be doing a lot of design, either jewelry design, which I don't really do anymore, but I did for a long time, or right now I sing a lot, right? And so the thing is, it's understanding that it's really all one thing. It's that creative source that is all the inspirations that went into me as a young woman or as a teenager, and how they all bubbled in there together and stewed over the years, and all the influences that have come in and threads that I've followed and ways that I've expressed myself, and then they come out in new ways, right? They